From the shores of California to the frozen landscapes of Alaska, air pollution is affecting millions of Americans, even in cities you might never suspect. Today we're counting down the 10 most polluted cities in the U.S. based on annual pollution levels. Each city on this list faces a unique set of challenges that go beyond what meets the eye, impacting not just the environment, but the lives and health of those who live there. Stick with us as we reveal which city ranks as the most polluted in the nation, because it's more than just a statistic. It's a serious reality for many. Let's dive in. Fairbanks, Alaska. In our journey in Fairbanks, Alaska, where breathtaking wilderness collides with pollution levels averaging 12.2 micrograms per cubic meter. Known for its scenic beauty and frigid winters, Fairbanks has a surprising air quality problem, largely due to the heating methods residents rely on to get through those harsh winter months. During the long, cold season, wood-burning stoves and boilers are common sources of heat, but they release fine particles into the air that contribute to... Compounding this issue is Fairbanks' location in a valley, which traps cold air and pollutants close to the ground. This can lead to temperature inversions, a weather pattern that intensifies pollution levels. For the people here, it's not just about staying warm, it's a matter of balancing warmth with the health risks of breathing in smoke-laden air. Phoenix, Arizona. We head south to Phoenix, Arizona, where endless sunshine meets air quality concerns. Phoenix, with an annual pollution level of 12.4, faces a unique form of pollution, ozone, often called smog. Ozone pollution is created when sunlight interacts with emissions from vehicles and industrial facilities, and it's especially dangerous in hot, sunny places like Phoenix. During scorching summers, the city's air quality frequently surpasses safe levels, and the health impacts are severe. People with asthma, the elderly, and even children are at high risk. In fact, living with Phoenix's levels of ozone pollution can be equivalent to daily exposure to low doses of a respiratory irritant. So, when people say it's a dry heat, just remember, it's also a heated, invisible hazard. City 8, Medford, Oregon. Our journey continues to Medford, Oregon, where picturesque landscapes and fresh mountain air seem at odds with the city's pollution issues. Medford has a pollution level of 13.5, primarily from wildfire smoke, a growing concern in recent years. Oregon's dry summers and dense forests create the perfect conditions for wildfires, and Medford's residents suffer as smoke blankets the area. The impact? High levels of particulate matter that can aggravate asthma, bronchitis, and other respiratory conditions. The wildfires don't just destroy forests. They create lasting health problems for communities caught in the smoke, turning this town into an unexpected pollution zone. 7. Sacramento, California. Narrator. Sacramento, California's state capital, comes in at number 7 with a pollution level of 13.8 micrograms per cubic meter. Known for its rich history and role in California's agricultural heartland, Sacramento suffers from a combination of vehicle emissions, industrial activities, and dust from surrounding farmland. Nestled in the Central Valley, the city faces unique air quality challenges due to its bowl-like geography that traps pollution, especially in summer. Residents experience asthma at rates above the national average, and the city's children and elderly face serious health risks. It's a sobering reminder that even cities known for healthy lifestyles can battle invisible. City 6, Los Angeles, California. Narrator. Los Angeles, home to dreams, sunshine, and unfortunately, smog. Ranking 6th, LA has a pollution level of 14.0, driven by a mix of heavy traffic, port activities, and industrial emissions. The geography here makes matters worse, with mountains that trap pollutants, creating the infamous smog days that Angelenos are all too familiar with. In some parts of the city, children suffer from asthma at double the national rate, and long-term residents have an increased risk of respiratory diseases and even premature aging. Despite efforts to reduce emissions, the city's air quality still presents a major challenge. LA's bright lights hide a harsh truth, a silent struggle against the air itself. City 5, Bay Area, California. As we head up the coast, the Bay Area appears at number 5 with a pollution level of 14.3. Known for tech giants, stunning scenery, and the iconic Golden Gate Bridge, the Bay Area has its own air quality issues. Traffic, industrial emissions, and wildfire smoke combine to create days when visibility drops and breathing becomes risky for many residents. In a region that prides itself on environmental consciousness, pollution has become a point of contention. Communities are working hard to improve air quality, but the battle isn't over. As we move down the list, we'll see that California is a state with some of the worst-hit cities in terms of air pollution. City 4, Eugene, Oregon. Eugene, Oregon, a place known for eco-conscious living, comes in at number 4 with a pollution level of 14.7. Surrounded by lush green landscapes, Eugene's reputation as a haven for nature lovers contrasts sharply with its air quality issues. Wildfire smoke and wood-burning stoves contribute to high pollution levels here. Eugene faces the challenge of maintaining its reputation for green living while managing seasonal air quality issues. It's a reminder that even the most eco-friendly cities are not immune to the forces of nature and pollution. Fresno, California. In third place, we arrive at Fresno, California with a pollution level of 17.5. Fresno, located in the Central Valley, faces pollution from agriculture, industry, and vehicle emissions. The region's geography means that pollutants become trapped, creating days where air quality reaches dangerous levels. For residents, this means frequent respiratory issues, higher asthma rates, and health challenges that impact daily life. Fresno's situation is a stark example of the pollution problems in agricultural regions and the price that residents pay for the industry that powers much of the state's economy. City 2, Visalia, California. Visalia, California, ranks as the second most polluted city in the U.S., with a pollution level of 18.4. Another Central Valley city, Visalia shares Fresno's challenges, but on an even more intense scale. Surrounded by farmland and highways, pollution in Visalia comes from a mix of agricultural dust, vehicle emissions, and industrial sources. The result is a city where even short-term exposure can impact health, with high rates of respiratory issues and hospital visits related to air quality. As pollution continues to worsen, Visalia residents are left grappling with an uncertain future. Bakersfield, California. And finally, we reach Bakersfield, the most polluted city in America, with a staggering pollution level of 18.8. In Bakersfield, oil refineries, agriculture, and heavy traffic contribute to the highest pollution levels in the nation. Located in a valley, the geography traps pollutants, creating a toxic mix that residents inhale every day. This pollution is linked to elevated rates of asthma, heart disease, and cancer, and it disproportionately affects low-income communities that often lack access to health care. For Bakersfield residents, pollution isn't just an environmental issue. It's a daily reality with life-altering consequences. These cities represent a serious challenge. But across the U.S., communities and organizations are pushing for change. Together, they're advocating for cleaner air standards, innovative technologies, and environmental awareness to protect our health and future. If you're curious about the best places to live with cleaner air and a healthier environment, check out our next video on the top 10 best states to live in the U.S. Let's work together to create a healthier, brighter future for